Hi, my name's Greg Shamatoff, and I'm on the STS-134 crew, and you're watching NASA TV.
Endeavor. That song was played for the entire crew and was performed by Max Q. It was selected by the Comtex and Mission Control.
Well, we've got two of the Max Q guys up here, and they couldn't recognize the words. So if you would be great if you could send up the audio file. You know, we don't have the best speakers here, and it sounded kind of funny, but we couldn't understand the whole thing.
On board the International Space Station, looking from the top of the Quest airlock down into the equipment lock section of the module, looking at Greg Chamatoff as he is being assisted into his extravehicular mobility unit by Drew Feustel, who's already conducted 3 spacewalks on the flight. He has a total of 6 EVAs for 42 hours and 18 minutes. Greg Chamatoff heading out on the 4th spacewalk of this mission, which will be his 2nd. He was part of the team of with Feustel on EVA-1 back on May 20th. It lasted 6 hours and 19 minutes. That was his first ever spacewalk. He's heading out with Mike Fink on tonight's EVA that runs into Friday morning. Mike Fink will be heading out for his 9th spacewalk, his 3rd of this mission. He will be adding to his total of 41 hours and 13 minutes. Shuttle Flight Director Gary Horlacher calling on an internal loop to Flight Director Derek Hassman down the hall, giving him permission now to take over the orbiter boom sensor system, giving the handoff permission for that boom to become a permanent component of the International Space Station and essentially effectively be renamed the ISS Boom Assembly.
Touches coming open. Yeah, you're going to need a lot of up and then across. There you go. Good job. So you guys can see it's dark out there. Yes, it is. Touch is open and it is locked in place. Just in the emergency MPV is closed, going to post depress. Using copy. Good work, Greg. Yeah, not too bad. Thanks for all the good tips, Drew. EV2, power to bat. EV2's in battery power. And EV3, power to bat. EV3, going to bat. EV2 had a good power on restart. Houston GMT was 4:15:30. Houston copies, and we have figure Mark will take care of step 13. See a beautiful space shuttle there. That's a beautiful endeavor. It really is. She's a great ship.
on right there. You're just about.
It's a great view looking along the truss structure of the International Space Station. A beautiful size comparison of the two astronauts performing today's spacewalk. Up above them, awaiting them to assist with the installation on the S1 truss, the OBSS attached firmly at the center point to the station's robotic arm.
Just like we talked last night, Taz makes the GCA calls. Anybody can make stop calls. We will call on ISAC. You call starting, we call starting, you call good. We'll call motion complete, you call GCA complete. For the OBSS standoff, use a very ultralight Ninja graceful ballerina grip, as we talked about. And with a light touch, I'll back off straight with no corrections, and if I'm out of the envelope, we'll stop and talk about it. And finally, for the clearances, we've got really good video, better than I recall in simulation. But once we lose it, we'll hand it off positively. Remember, breaks for APFR and MINCOM during GCAs. That's it. Any questions?
Copy all, Box. Copy all for EV2.
View from Greg Shamatoff's camera looking down at the tail of Space Shuttle Endeavour, the International Space Station, 215 miles above Australia.
How's your alignment look, Mike? My alignment looks a little bit tall. In other words, I think I need about 20 or 30 centimeters later on my side. I can't tell if that's roll or just pure up and down. Okay, I see it. Wait. Is that complete, Fox? Okay. So, Mike, I think we should come closer before we try to fix that. Do you agree? I agree. I need at least 40 centimeters, maybe 35. Okay, so Fox, let's go 20 centimeters station aft.
Just a reminder not to put any force on the boom.
Okay, I'm not touching it.
It's a great view from Mike Fink's helmet cam with the latching device on the station's truss structure with the pin or the bracket on the OBSS itself.
Okay, both of you have a red, I understand, so let me know if you're ready, and then we'll give Box a go for release and OBSS stow back off.
And I'm ready. HV2 is ready. HV2 is ready with Ninja Ballerina grip.
So they each have a grasp of the orbiter boom sensor system. The next step will be to actually release the grapple pin with the releasing the station's robotic arm that you see grappled to the midpoint of that boom.
EV3 is ready, and I'm looking right at your interface box.
Okay, guys, here we go on my mark. Are you still ready?
EV3 ready. EV2 ready.
3, 2, 1, mark.
I see some separation. Nice and steady. It's very straight.
Good work, guys. You're holding it very still. That's good. All right, here we go.
Copy.
I've got it, Box. Continue.
Okay, we've got the open. Guys, we're backing off now. Hold steady.
Holding steady. Holding steady.
This is the view from Greg Chamatoff's hands up close and personal with the end effector of the station's robotic arm as it backs off of the grapple fixture pin.
No issues. Looks perfect. 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 Just clear of the pin.
Very nice.
Ninja Ballerina. Awesome. Nice job. Very nice. That's why Box is the lead arm operator. Box man. Okay, here's the drill real quick, Taz. You're going to go for soft capture and then lock the S-bed. And I'm not going to soft capture till he's done.
That's a firm.
So I'm going to keep it close and somewhat in my envelope.
Now this camera view is looking on the end of the station's robot arm, looking down at Greg Chamitoff. You can see where he was located in relation to the midpoint of the boom.
Yeah, I've got it. Soft capture. Okay. I see it in the envelope. So that's good news. You can continue, please.
Yep, go ahead, Taz, and rotate your knob to close and lock the knob. Check the indicators in the right region, in the black region.
Yeah, I'm getting all the 824 to do that.
After it's locked, you'll position 4 on your slider.
Copy.
Houston, Endeavor.
Go ahead, Endeavor.
In behalf of the STS-134 crew and the Expedition 27 crew, space station assembly is complete.
Houston copies. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah. And looking down the boom, it looks really good. Like Mark said, congratulations on station complete. Assembly complete, amazing.
This is the power and data grapple fixture that the two crew members are working with that will be installed on the end of the orbiter boom sensor system, which is now an ISS boom assembly. The electrical grapple fixture will be removed from the end of that boom. There are 6 bolts that have to be freed to remove it. That electrical and data grapple fixture will either be placed in Endeavor's payload bay for return trip home or brought inside at the end of the EVA to save a little bit of time. In its place, this PDGF or power and data grapple fixture will be installed because it's compatible with the station's robotic arm. The two crew members now are headed back inboard to begin the swap of the electrical flight grapple fixture for the power and data grapple fixture that they've been working with for the last several minutes. So they're headed back down the truss structure inboard toward the center and then out toward the S1 truss structure where the orbiter boom sensor system, now the ISS boom assembly, is located.
On like Earth. Returns on 6. Ready for the next setting. Same setting, Drew?
Okay, copy all the bolts. You're looking for Bravo 5 clockwise.
Say again, clockwise.
Bravo 5 clockwise 2. Taz, this is 22 foot-pounds, so you might need a second hand.
I think you're pretty well braced. Axial. Those 4 turns on 1. Shoot. I had a torque on it, but then I accidentally touched the trigger again. Let me get another one. I had a green torque, and then I touched the trigger, so I lost the number.
This view looking through Mike Fink's helmet camera as he assists Greg Chamitoff with driving the bolts on the power and data grapple fixture, the replacement for the electrical flight grapple fixture on the end of what is now a station component, the ISS boom assembly.
22 foot-pounds green torque. So, Boston, did you say station's gonna hop on? So this is gonna be not much further. Let's go 1 meter. Understand you want to go 1 meter station zenith. That's correct. Okay, starting motion. Good motion. Good motion, let us clear. Continue.
We've just reached the 4-hour and 47-minute mark in today's spacewalk, which officially marks the 1,000th hour spent out in the vacuum of space, building and maintaining the International Space Station. It's often been called one of the greatest engineering achievements of mankind, and when its assembly was just beginning, it was known that it would take more spacewalks than anything we'd done before, and it certainly has. The total U.S. time spent spacewalking for other programs and projects is 528 hours and 46 minutes. And again, we've just surpassed the 1,000th hour spent spacewalking to build the International Space Station. Today's is the 159th International Space Station spacewalk, and the last that will be conducted by a space shuttle crew.
Project complete. And station nadir, 30 centimeters. Station nadir, 30 centimeters. That's the one you like. Station nadir. And you have the clearance? I got the clearance. Okay, because it's hard to see now for me. Good motion. Good motion. Motion complete. Give me 10 more. 10 more, here we go. Motion complete. All right. Good position. Okay, complete. Copy, complete for now in mode. Box, I'll have to go more station later again to see this one. Oh, 6 and 12, sorry. Yeah, that's, yeah, I can see this one. All right, did you get it in my WVS? Yeah, it looks fully seated here. It looks here also. Yeah.
Good view of the power and data grapple fixture now installed on what was the orbiter boom sensor system and now will be known as the enhanced, with this addition, International Space Station boom assembly.
Good to me. Thank you. I think you've got the bag cleaned up. Is that true? Yes, and I was leaving it open for a inventory at your convenience.
In addition to the power and data grapple fixture here, you can also make out the boom itself extending to Shamatov's left, up towards the corner of the screen. That's been installed on 2 stands that were left over from the STS-123 mission when the boom was temporarily stored there in preparation for STS-124 when the boom couldn't fit in the shuttle's cargo bay because it was carrying up the Kibo laboratory, which is the station's largest laboratory.
And I'm watching. As before they move, visors up and give a look of this way.
And a good view here as well.
Yeah, keep coming to you right there.
Of the Destiny laboratory directly below Shamatov, connected to the Harmony module, which connects the Destiny to the Japanese and European labs, Kibo and Columbus, and beyond that, Space Shuttle Endeavour.
Guys, we're ready. That's good, Dad, thanks. Hey, Mike, I'm going around the corner. All right, Greg. Yeah, so Drew and Swanee and the rest of the team, I'm ready to go. And Greg's just about ready too. He's going to get his great shot of our beautiful space station.
Houston, copy, thanks.
Houston, copy, thanks. And then we'll head on in to the airlock and call it a day. Wow. Excellent.
One last photo before the walkers come in for the day. Mission Specialist Greg Shamatov's going to use the camera that he already had out to get a photo of the International Space Station now that it is complete. And as this is the last spacewalk for a space shuttle crew, this is a good time to document the accomplishments of more than 1,000 hours of spacewalking time spent building the International Space Station.
Do you have WVS?
Hey, firm, we do. It looks great. Thank you.
Okay, just going to give you a panoramic view here for a second. Assembly complete. Now, also at this time, now that we're almost done here, more things to do. Wanted to say a few words. This is the last flight of Space Shuttle Endeavour, and it's also the last spacewalk of shuttle crew members and for station assembly. Kind of fitting that Endeavour is here, because Endeavour was the first shuttle to begin construction of the station, and so it's fitting that she's here for the last mission to finish assembly. And during the CVA, we passed altogether collectively over 1,000 hours of spacewalks as part of station assembly. Mike and I have the honor here to share this last spacewalk. And of course, with all the folks working on the ground, thousands of people who helped build this, working in the shuttle and the station program, we're floating here on the shoulders of giants. This space station is the pinnacle of human achievement and international cooperation. 12 years in the building and 15 countries, and now it's the brightest star in the sky and hopefully the doorstep to our future. So congratulations, everybody, on assembly complete.
Well said, Taz.
Houston concurs.
All right, I think it's
That works.
Thank you. All right, it's time to go home, thanks.
There we go.
You can see both spacewalkers here making their way back to the Quest airlock. On the bottom of the screen in the all-white spacesuit, Mike Fink making his way hand over hand down the space station's truss. And you can get a look at where Mission Specialist Greg Shamatov was taking his photos from. He's on the Express Logistics carrier, climbing down from that to the truss. It was at the top of that stowage platform for the photos that he just took of the International Space Station.
Did a nice job on the cover out here, Mike. Thanks, buddy. And good work yourself today. Congratulations on your second EVA. Thanks, sir. And I'm not going to fair lead my tether.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Believe me, it's a surprise.
Exactly.
Hey, Drew, not the last.
Okay, you can pause there.
And I'm almost at the airlock.
And open the hatch thermal cover. And then you'll be right waist tethered to airlock gearing extender.
Copy. I'll report back.
The bag's going to have to get in there as well.
Understood.
View here from Mission Specialist Mike Fink's camera as
Okay, thermal cover coming open.
shuttle in the station passed 217 miles above Chad, heading towards the border of Sudan.
Copy thermal cover.
Hatch thermal cover is open. And I'm sticking my head inside. And I'm going to put my right waist tether.
Right waist tether to airlock internal D-ring.
Airlock
extend. Yeah, you can go to D-ring extender.
Okay, going to the D-ring extenders.
As you can get your left waist tether ready.
And my left waist tether is already on his hook. His hook's still in place.
Okay.
I'm here.
Excellent, welcome. And I'm getting inside. Get out of your way.
Okay, I got it right on that thermal cover.
Good job.
Okay, Mike, now I'm going to use your help to my feet forward.
All right. Yeah, rotate the other way. There we go.
That side, okay, all right. Yep. Very good.
Excellent.
Very good. Thermal cover coming close.
Mission Specialist Greg Shamatoff now in the Quest airlock with Mike Fink, the last space shuttle crew member to conduct a spacewalk, now back inside the airlock.
Yeah, I've been impressed with different, better pieces of Velcro.
And Taz, be sure, once you release that ret, you don't want to get near that thermal cover. It'll pop back open on you.
Even if you look at it funny.
Yeah, so keep your tether packs, everything clear. That dust they don't have it.
Hey, Mike, we just closed the hatch on another successful and safe EVAs for the shuttle program.
Yeah, I wanted to say congratulations to the shuttle program for all the wonderful successes we've had the past 30-something years. And privilege that Endeavor's hosting the last spacewalk by space shuttle crews. And so congratulations to the EVA development teams. We've come a long way. So from me and Greg and the rest of the crew, congratulations.